but gold will look better next year.
Yes.
As Coach Johnny said, my name is Andrew Nicola. I'm first year head wrestling coach here, and just like to introduce you guys to my team and my staff. Coach Jeff Berger and Coach Norman Drake. These two guys have been pretty instrumental to our program, and I literally could not do this without them. Both family men with children of their own like myself, and I'm grateful for their support, and I hope that the boys really do realize how fortunate that we are to have them give as much time as they do, because this is one of those sports like way up in Bossier City, it's just not a lot of coverage and not a lot of love, if you will. So guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you. One of the fundamental values that I really try to instill in our program is gratitude, so bear with me as I'm getting through my thank yous, because I think that is very important, that my boys know how grateful I am for the Army behind us. First to Coach JT for giving me this opportunity to be here and to be the boys' head coach. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Coach. Coach Cindy and Coach Johnny for continued guidance. Appreciate you guys. Learning the ropes of a new school. For those of you that don't know, I spent the last 6 years at Brother Martin, so a little change of pace. Coach Preston, Coach Lance, along with the rest of the JC faculty and staff for all their support. I got pretty pumped up seeing some of the posts of some of our faculty and staff watching the matches from this past weekend too, so we're very grateful for that, and I know the boys appreciate that too. All of the parents of the boys, thank you for the sacrifices that you make to help create these opportunities for your kids. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. To all of my boys, well, you guys look good, by the way. They look the part. Thank you for trusting me, trusting the process, for your countless hours, becoming students of the sport, for making me, your school, your families, and most importantly, yourselves very proud. So thank you, guys. Lastly, I'd like to thank my Savior, Jesus Christ, and for my family, my JC family, and for blessing me with a passion and love for wrestling and for helping young people achieve their goals. At this time, I'm going to have Coach Drake introduce each of the boys individually. They'll come up and we'll have a couple awards, and I'll give a little season recap as well.
Okay, starting Grant Bergeron. Come on up. Gino Signorelli, Braden Jones, Eric Campbell, Walter Bilson, Dylan Reed, Trey Wen, Ryder Kaufman, Marcus Jackson, Abel Halsley, William Tripp Hall, Christopher Graff, Kyron Noel, Logan Massacott, Andrew Jordan, Colin Gonsolin. And the next five are our seniors. Starting with AJ Smith, Frankie Massacott, Patrick Brew, Wyatt Bostic, and Logan Barnes. Our 24-25 John Curtis Division II state runner-up wrestling team.
All right, a few of the individual awards. First of all, actually maybe just raise your hand. Our state participants, Grant Bergeron, 8th grade, he took 4th at 106. Put your hand down. Standing right next to him, junior Andrew Jordan was a state champion this year. 132, senior Wyatt Bostic, placed 4th. 138, sophomore Abel Hawsley was state finalist, state runner-up. 150, Frankie Masco, senior, state runner-up. 165, senior Patrick Brew, placed 5th. Is Jacoby here?
He is here.
Jacoby Boudreaux, come on down here, dude. Come on down. Kobe took 6th at 175. Maybe we can get him to come up here on the mic in front of everyone and commit to wrestling again next year to hold him to it. 190, senior AJ Smith won his 2nd state title. 215, senior Logan Barnes, state runner-up. The guy here in the sweatshirt, very noticeable, I know. And 285, junior Colin Goslin took 3rd. A few of our individual awards. Our most outstanding wrestler does in fact go to senior AJ Smith. AJ finished this season 25-0. And as far as our historian, Coach Drake, knows, I believe that's only the 2nd time that's happened in school history, undefeated. He's a 4-time state placer, took 5th as a freshman, won the title as a sophomore and senior, and took 3rd last year as a junior. So, most outstanding wrestler, senior AJ Smith. Our most dedicated. This one I'm going to preface by thanking him in advance for all of the 6 a.m. workouts. Since I have become a high school coach prior to Brother Martin, I was coaching college for 10 years. And when I became a high school coach here in New Orleans, I promised my athletes anytime they wanted to get a morning workout in, I'd be here. And now I have to go a little bit earlier because I got to drive back to Lakeview to get my kids. I have a 2- and 4-year-old and I take them to school every morning. So 6 to 7 a.m. were our morning workouts, and I said, but you have to ask me to come in, and I'll come in. Well, day 1, Wyatt Bostic said, I'll be here every day. So it became me sending messages to the team, I need tomorrow morning off, I'm exhausted. Wyatt Bostic is our most dedicated wrestler this year. Coach Jeff is going to introduce this last award.
All right, so the last award that we're giving out, we started last year for Gary Osborne, better known as Goose. He was a vital part of this program, getting it rolling at times, and we just want to make sure he's remembered. And he was a hard-working man. He was a goofy dude, but he worked his tail off, and he really, what we want our kids to kind of strive to be, just a hard-working man in anything you do. The young man that gets it this year, without going into specifics of the conversation we had, but last year I grabbed him and he said, you're not going anywhere. So don't use that word quit. You're going to turn this around and you're going to be a vital part of this one day. And I could tell at the time, he kind of looked at me like, go away, I don't want to hear that. But he bought in, and he bought into everything we told these kids to do this year. And the work that they had put in, and the hours, and the physical beatdowns that they receive to get to the point where they need to be to compete was really what this team is about and what we want this award to be about. So with that being said, your 2025 Gary Osborne Most Improved Wrestler goes to Patrick Brew.
And then we did get some awards for our 2 state champs. So again, junior Andrew Jordan, 113 pounds, all 113 pounds of him. And again, senior AJ Smith, two-time and son of a gun. I know we want to move on. I want to give a quick recap of this team. We finished 9-10 in duels. Before football got out, I only had 6 guys on my roster. So we went 4-9 in our first 13 duels before Christmas because I didn't have all the football players. We were just short-staffed. Kind of a crazy stat. We started the season 0-3 in duels, but 12-0 in contested matches in those duels. We didn't lose any matches. We just lost all the duels because we had to forfeit so many weights. Fast forward to second semester when we had the whole squad and we went 5-1. That one loss in particular is worth note. We lost in December to the 2-time defending D3 champs, Archbishop Shaw, 70-0. And fast forward 6 weeks after we fine-tuned some guys and we lost to them 31-47. And we won 6 of the 11 contested matches. So we went from getting blanked 70-0 to winning 6 matches of the 11 against them. But unfortunately, we had to forfeit a few weight classes. So just shows you how much improvement that the team had over the course of the season, especially once we got to full force. First time in school history that we've had 5 state finalists. We're going to beat that next year. We had 5 wrestlers place higher than their seed. That's extra important to me as a coach. In my 6 years at Brother Martin, I had 1 kid place higher than his seed. It was actually last year, an 8 seed take 5th. And this year alone, we had 5. Again, that shows you the improvement that we've made as the season went through. Bazille was the 60-point favorite going into the state championships, but they didn't know we were coming. About 3/4 of the way through the semifinals, we were winning. My wife actually sent me a screenshot of the team scores, and she said, "Has there been a mistake?" I said, "No, we're rolling." One Bazille coach came up to Coach Berger and said, "How are you guys doing this?" And he said, "They came to wrestle." So it kind of just shows you the improvements that we made, being a 60-point. They were the 60-point favorites and beating us by less than 20. We did fall short of our goal to bring home the first team state title in school history, as we did earn state runner-up. Very proud of the guys for that. Just never satisfied, of course. 10 top 6 finishers, 2 state champs. And once again, congratulations to our 2025 LHSA Division III state runners-up. We will be back, and we will be better.